I'll watch some TV. It'll help me to relax.
Welcome back to the Ren and Stimpy recap. Last week we talked about Stimpy's pet, and today we are taking a look at Ren's brain.
And with these hands, I hold the fate of millions.
This title card is interesting. Not in presentation really, but because it has a space background and a soundtrack that kind of resemble the soundtrack to those space episodes. And since I know it's not the space episode, it kind of loses points, but I mean it looks alright. This image of the house is one I have seen many times, just from googling Ren and Stimpy's house, like on Google Images. But I don't think we have seen the house before. It is huge. Excellent way to start off the episode. I think episode intros that just sets the tone right from the jump are amazing, and that's certainly what's going on here. This is great. We see Stimpy sitting and doing science stuff, which is the third time in the show, I think, with the first ones being Stimpy's invention and Ren's bitter half. The experiment fails and Stimpy becomes very sad. We pan over some interesting brains, as Stimpy says none of them are any good.
A perfect brain. Dream on.
He leaves his science bubble lab and goes back inside to lie down next to Ren, and then the moon pops up and wakes Stimpy, who sees this. He swoops up Ren and runs back in the science lab and rings a bell that gets this monkey to start banging on the metal pipe, which activates Mr. Lobo. Ren rolls away, causing the machine to go right into this cork thing, opening it as Stimpy grabs a saw from underneath. That's a great subversion joke, I did not see it coming at all. Which, I mean, that's the point of a subversion joke, but it worked.
This won't hurt a bit, little buddy.
Thank God it's off screen. Stimpy pulls out Ren's brain and calls it his perfectest brain. He says it will bring him the most joyous of all experimentation.
See you in the morning.
He leaves the lab to put the now lobotomized Ren in the bed, who's still sleeping. And Stimpy goes to sleep as well as we cut back to Ren's brain. The container opens and Ren's brain climbs up and actually wakes up. The brain is kind of gross to me, but not gross enough that I think it's gonna be a problem for my enjoyment of the episode.
Must be the islands. Next! I'm gonna be late for work.
I'm so dumb. I didn't even think that it was Ren's brain, so Ren would be the one talking. Just goes to show that, yet again, I remember nothing about Season 5. He drives away as Stimpy returns to the lab, only to see the brain gone. He panics and runs back inside to watch Ren's body still sleeping.
Shoo! There now. He'll never know the difference.
Genius. Ren wakes up and is looking about how you would think someone who has just had their brain cut out would look. The phone shape is gone though, like that was on screen for like 2 seconds. I have no idea where this is going, but this is some really disturbing stuff here actually. Stimpy asks Ren really creepily if you wanna play with him.
He'll play with me.
This is really creepy. Stimpy screams out joy and hugs Ren, saying that he has dreamed of this for years. I mean, makes sense, because I don't think we have ever seen the two just play together. I can't decide if this is wholesome or sad. It's certainly interesting. I think what's the word called? How do you say it? Juxtaposition? Is that it? Of Stimpy having so much fun with Ren, but because Ren has been lobotomized, it's just a great contrast.
That's it.
I feel like this is an episode that a similar cartoon would do, but have it be way tamer. Like, Ren is literally brain damaged now. Or I guess not brain damage, because he has no brain, but yeah, you get it. That's the only good log joke. Or, I mean, I shouldn't say that because there was also the one in Haunted House I just remembered. Stimpy asks what he calls Idiot Ren if they can be friends forever, and we get this amazing. Gotta be a Spamco reference, right? How is it possible that Ren has not noticed that he is a brain yet? Ren says it was a great day at work and that he even got a promotion.
Can't wait to get home to...
Ren freakout incoming maybe? I'm actually so hyped to see which direction they will go, as there is not that much of the episode left, but there's still plenty of room for whatever they got coming. Ren notices his brainless body and starts screaming as his brain seems to be getting like electric shocks or something. Ren freakout, please?
What is this?
Ren asks Stimpy how he dare entertain another Chihuahua in his home. So he has not gotten it all. He just thinks this is like some random Chihuahua. Also, the brain is not grossing me out right here, which I mean, that's good.
And this is the thanks I get. You.
Stimpy grabs Ren's brain and says he can explain. I want to show this next clip right here, but I can't because of copyright, so we should be good to go now. Ren runs up on his body and starts shaking it, calling it a home wrecker. It's really funny that while Ren is shaking the body, it's making like phone noises. Stimpy grabs the brain sedation needle and tackles Ren's brain to the ground. Ren starts slapping Stimpy with his brain things. I'm not good at biology. As Ren's body is running around in the background and Stimpy tries to use the needle, We cut to a family watching this on TV, which is, I mean, that's crazy for lore implications. The entirety of the world blows up as the announcer says that thus. What's the difference between this and thus? He said thus anyway. He said thus endeth the Republican Party as we know it. And then we end the episode on this.
You idiots!
Ren's Brain was a very entertaining episode. It's one of those rare cases where having almost all of the episode just being built up actually worked. All the episode we were waiting for Ren to come back home and snap, but that wait was actually, like, really great. Like, especially once Stimpy and the lobotomized Ren started playing, that was one of my favorite things of the episode. Idiot Ren is unironically like one of my favorite characters of the show just from his few minutes in this episode. They really struck gold with him because he was simultaneously so hilarious and so disturbing. I was losing it at the end when he was running around. The end was obviously the best part, not like the end, I don't think, because I think like, I don't know, cutting away and then the whole world like exploding and stuff, it was cool. But I don't know, I would have it end some other way, but it was still good. And like I said, I wasn't getting impatient or anything before that, because everything from the start to the end was enjoyable. Fun fact, this episode actually had involvement from John Kay, which is the last episode that he had any involvement in. Obviously before his firing, but the story was originally written at Spamco and was supposed to be in season 2. The original had Stimpy replace Ren's brain with his kidney, but they instead went with the phone thing. Which I think it was a good call, I think that would have been gross. The last you idiot that was screamed by Ren's brain in space was actually an old John Kay voice clip being reused. All in all, a good episode. Join me next week where we are taking a look at dog tags.
Goodbye, folks.